Greetings. My name is Candace Chambers and I am the CEO of Education and Writing Services, LLC, and this is Ask Candace C. Okay, so today we have a question from Chandra, and she wants to know the importance of the ACT or SAT for debt-free college. So I'll read her question. Hi Candace, I hear so much about the ACT and the SAT. How important are these tests for my child to be able to attend college debt-free? What are a few tips and strategies that you can provide concerning the ACT and the SAT? Thank you so much. All right, thank you, Chandra, for writing in to Ask Candace C. So we'll go ahead and get started. So the ACT and the SAT are national tests that measure college readiness for students who are attending college. So the ACT and SAT are different. I suggest that you go and research the different things that both tests measure, because some students are better at taking the ACT versus the SAT. And so it's good to read upon both tests to see how they are structured. So what I would suggest as far as the ACT and SAT are concerned is preparation, but also see what is the outcome for these tests. Now, the ACT and SAT are used for college admissions, also scholarships, and lastly for college preparation. So I'll go in order. So for admissions, many schools have a score that the student must make on the ACT or SAT for college admissions. You will have to check with the school that your child would like to attend. Sometimes it's a state requirement. Other times it could be just an institutional requirement. So go ahead and check and see what the minimum score is for admissions concerning those tests. Also, they're used for scholarships. So many schools will already have it outlined as far as what scholarship monies are available for students who have a certain score on the ACT or SAT. So you want to go and do your research early to see what type of scores average for scholarships at that school. So you can treat it like an equation. So you know what your child's GPA is. You just know what they make on the ACT or SAT. You can see where they're standing for college admissions or even scholarships, and then you can gauge if the student needs to take it again, or if they need to improve, or if their score is where it needs to be. So I always tell parents and also students, start taking these tests early. You can take the tests early. I took mine in the 7th grade, but you don't have to take it that early. Mine was a part of a special program I was in, but start taking the tests early on, especially when they reach high school, to start seeing where they are in the score ranges. And that way you'll know where your child is starting and then how they can work toward admissions and scholarships. The ACT and SAT are also used for college preparation. So many schools will place students in certain courses based on their standardized test scores. And a lot of times those courses might be remedial courses if their score is too low, but they could also just be the standard courses if their score is right where it needs to be as far as college preparation is concerned. So the tests are extremely important when we're talking about headed to college. And my goal is for people to put more emphasis on these tests so that these kids can be prepared, and it's not just a test they're taking at the last minute. They're not as prepared for it, and then people are scrapping to have them to get admitted to school or scholarship and things of that nature. So you want to make sure they're being used for preparation, and then also to save money on the back end. So thank you for writing in. I appreciate it. And if you have a question for me, you can write in on our contact form at Ask Candace C at www.edwritingservices.org. Or if you would like for your student to participate in our college programs, just go on over to our website at www.edwritingservices.org, and I'll be glad to assist. So thank you.